Hi, Aries. It's Lulu, and welcome to your. This smoke is going off. Welcome to your indie read here in the foyer. All right. So, what do we have here for Aries? Fire sign, fire signs. All right. Y'all got the temple path. I almost wanted to pop out. You can listen to the Leo read about that, but it wasn't a lot of spiritual information as far as like mysticism, occultism, action. All right. Indecision. All right. Door to personal healing and happiness. Heart chakra, withholding the most weight, rest and rejuvenation. Strategy, angel of love, the world creed, okay? And patience. All right, let's get into it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So, what I'm getting here is that you may have been on the go, doing a lot, moving a lot, going places, doing things, right? And there's a certain thing that you were about to do or you took action on, but there was a halt, something brought you to a halt where you have to make sure that you're making the right decision, choosing the thing that is going to lead to a win win situation, which is that personal happiness and healing. Because oftentimes, if you're not very, very selfish, you will make sure that other people are good when you make certain decisions because you understand that everything is not about you. All right. So there may be something here when it comes to matters of the heart that you're taking action at it about as well. Some of you may have been feeling very emotional here lately, very in tune here lately. You may notice that that clears out when you do take a shower, when you do take a bath, the things that come up when you are just sitting alone in your room in darkness, whatever those things are something is arising in you, right? And you are trying to calculate what this means to you. You may be in a space where there's some type of, you're indecisive about a strategy when it comes to compassion, when it comes to acceptance, accepting some things the way that they are, accepting people the way that they are, but also just seeing the bigger picture of things, right? So then there's automatic writing. Some of you may be doing automatic writing and picking up a lot of information. You just going and going. It's like maybe you had writer's block for a while, or you hadn't been paying attention to a lot of the things that you've written in your journal or notes that you've left yourself or whatever this is, right? And there's something about you see it from a like things are crystal clear in the near future with this heart chakra, the world, and strategy. Things are crystal clear when it comes to the grand scheme of things. So you're seeing a broader view of things, right? You're seeing how things worked out and how they could have been changed some time ago, but you decided to go ahead and take that step now, right? No, it's no better time than now. And it's like a cycle is ending and you're trying to be patient with yourself going into this rest and rejuvenation, also maybe even in meditation in your dreams, the people that you are running into on vacation or retreats or whatever this is, you are receiving so much adoration. You're receiving so much alchemical balance within yourself and realizing what that means on a whole other realm of things. Something about someone may have touched you in a way that no one else has ever touched you. Someone may have shared something with you. Maybe it's a story, maybe it's a thing, maybe it's a piece of them, right? And you are really like in a space where you want to make things better, right? This is a lot of healing energy with that rest and rejuvenation. There's fire under your feet. You may even had some type of issue with the feet, but I feel like that may be fire there, muscle tension, maybe muscles are jumping or what have you, having little small spasms, has something to do with all of the things that you've been doing in the past, and you've realized how hard you worked or how much effort you put into certain things, and now it's time to make a change. All right, your happiness is more important, your health is more important. Taking care of yourself in a real way is more important than anything else, and you're welcoming that. But let's see, what is this action card? The start, perfect timing. You do something at the perfect time. Maybe you take some type of action before you go into this retreat, vacation, self exploration, self realization, actualization, whoever you are, that's one of those may apply. All right. But you may be taking action towards a higher realm of things, but you have to make a decision when you come to that crossroads. Because I think at this crossroads, you're going to realize that there are certain things about you that have to be released. And I get that from this cloak. You can't go one way or the other with that same cloak on, that same energy that you've had. Maybe you've had to fight hard or be very hard at negotiations. You know, you had to be very much so in your masculine energy when making decisions or the way that you have been doing things. And it's time for you to really, calm down and bring some balance into that. The dove is, you may have a situation with a dove. That's a dove. You got a butterfly one way and a dove the other way, and it's going to be on you. Either way is transformation, but one road over the other may be easier than the other, but it's up to you to decide. All right. What is this indecision? The fool, this is going to be different. And nobody like an Aries is ready for adventure, but this has to do with the heart and do with a lot of inner work, a lot of releasing things and the way that you view things, the way that you do things. Everything is going to be different in the next 3 months for you. All right. And maybe this started at your birthday, but last year, but now, oh, y'all birthday coming up, or did it already? Y'all birthday already passed in April. Um, so maybe this is the revelations that come after the birthday. You have revelations before our birthday and then after, immediately after our birthday. All right. But this is like, taking a leap, going towards something that's, you don't know what's on the other end of it. You just open for it. This is exploration, adventure, um, a path, the road least traveled in your family, possibly. Excuse me. Maybe you have to prove your loyalty to something or someone. What is this door to personal healing and happiness, honey? The five of coins, maybe it's your health, right? Your finances. Do you um can you take everything that you've acquired with you, right? So maybe that's the realization that you've come to. Like what really matters, who really matters, right? What really matters, who really matters, right? And it's like, you've given all that you can give. Maybe you're at that space where you're about to retire, or you're in a space where, you haven't taken a break or really done things in a way that really bring you true happiness, right? Because we can do a lot of things and be happy in that moment. We think about it and we're happy about it, but it's not a life-changing happiness. And I think that's where we're going with this, okay? Where does this fourth chakra here? Three of Swords. What hurt you? Who hurt you? Accept what it is and let it go, right? Because I was listening to someone the other day, an astrologer the other day, and they were like, Aries. No, they didn't say Aries. Um, they were talking about cancers, cancer moons, child. All right. So, anyways, Three of Swords and the Cancer moon for men. All right. So the fourth chakra and the heart chakra and the Three of Swords, right? So maybe something did happen that you need to forgive and accept it for what it is. What did you learn from it? Sometimes people get caught up in how much it hurt them and how much they feel betrayed and all those things. What did you learn from it? This is going to be the tool that you can use to move forward in your life. And you may realize this when you go into this space of relaxation, rest and relaxation. What is this rest and rejuvenation? Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins. Taking a break from work, taking a break with your significant other, if that's your significant other, the Ten of Wands and the King of Wands. So that may be who you are dealing with, taking a break from someone here that you may value, or maybe you have a child by them, or whatever this is. But I get here that you may even feel foolish that you left this person alone. The white rabbit, follow the white rabbit. Maybe you are in a space where you are really on your Neo shit, okay? And they are showing you something in this rest and relaxation. If you are, if you have a Earth moon, maybe that's significant in this rest and rejuvenation, because the moon has a lot to do with our work and how we accomplish things and our, nurture the things, our projects and the creativity and how we do certain things. It's very personal. Moons are very, very personal. All right. The sun is out there and what it is, right? The rising is even broader than the sun because it's how you present yourself to the world. What is this strategy card? The high priestess, you're receiving esoteric information. You're receiving information that was unfounded, even if you tried to look for it in the past. That's why I said that I really feel like whatever this is, it may have come up before, but you let it be what it is. It's not important. Gotta go, gotta do this, gotta make a run, can't talk, can't listen, right? But now you're in the space where you really want something here more valuable in your life. You want to add more value to your life than what it is that you've accomplished overall. And I do feel like you may be doing some research as well and coming up with some type of plan and being very adamant about remaining calm. So maybe this is something that you has to do with your north node that you are mastering in this space, right? Let's see. What is this angel of love here for Aries, honey? The Ace of Swords, communication or someone speaking their truth about how they feel and what it is that they've dealt with. Maybe you're going to some type of therapy, counseling, or what have you, release, realizing. Then you have the the King of Pentacles at the bottom. So you're receiving some type of message from someone who cares about you and sees you. And if you notice with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, he's holding a pentacle on his lap and she's holding the pentacle on her side. All right. So this may have something to do with a child or something that two of you have in common, but you handle things differently, right? You do things differently. But this is the world. There's the world card. Then that's the next card. There's a cycle ending. Like this may be a shift in realities for you and the person that someone in close proximity to you. The silver lining, the world is your oyster. What is this Ace of Swords? The King of Wands. Either you reaching out or someone reaching out to you, or an unexpected message or communication coming in that you were not expecting this from this person. What is this World card? The Five of Wands. When you try to end things, people are going to fight for you not to end them. People are going to try to, like, maybe it's the end of you competing or being in the middle of, arguments, fights, and disputes. You're bringing something to a close. You're no longer spiritually confused or spiritually, fighting yourself. It could be that you're fighting yourself when it comes to what to say in certain spaces, when it comes to what it is that you desire, what do you hold sacred to you, when it comes to the family, the root of things, right? You may be pulled in three different ways that has a lot to do with that five, which is change. All right. What is this patience card? What is this patience card here for Aries, honey? The Six of Cups. Your happily ever after comes, your balance comes. Don't stress yourself out. Don't worry. This may be something that you have been slowed down into when it comes to matters of the heart, when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to getting back in tune with the cosmic flow within you so that you can do things in more harmony that you've learned, right? Just because you learn something and then you have to implement it and begin to master it. And they say it takes about 90 days to master something, a new habit, a new whatever this is. This even may be that you are going through some type of initiation. And with that initiation, you have to integrate these new energies and go into a space where you're more allowing. You're more accepting of what is, and you're more allowing, and you're more strategic with the steps that you take and how you take them. With that Six of Cups, that could easily be that what the good that you do comes back to you in a loving way. This could be nostalgia and being very patient with the direction that you are going and moving away from who you were. So that also comes with, like, if you want to rebrand, if you want to it takes time. It takes time for new people to come to that rebrand, because when you rebrand, people don't the people who've been around are, it's just like family and friends. They are used to you doing things a certain way, being a certain way. They're used to those things, and that's their issue. They don't like change, and they didn't want you to change. They wanted you to stay the way you are. You got to be patient with the process, whatever this is going on in your life, and calibrate on your journey, balance out on your journey, make things make sense in the best sense that you can on your journey, because I feel like you're mastering a realm, and there's a balancing of the earth and the water realm, okay, that you are mastering, because maybe spiritually or esoterically or whatever, you've already mastered things in those instances when it comes to just the way that you have been all of your life, and you were mastering those things and didn't know it. But this is a whole other level, so you're going through another process, and it's like people may be looking and expecting for you to give to them, expecting for you to share certain things with them. They may be there's an expectancy with the Six of Cups from people from the past, people who are used to you being a certain way, doing things a certain way, and it's like, no. So maybe some of you are coming to that space of maturity. um you know it's kind of interesting to me when you see online about people talking about, like, you've heard it since we've been younger, though, even if though it's online everywhere and it's kind of ignorant. People say, the older you get, your options go down. No, the older you get, the more sense that you have, and you know what will work and what won't, right? And so that's the one way to look at it, but it's also like the more that you mature, there are things that, when you were a child you did childish things. Now that you're an adult, you do these adult things. But what are those adult things? And this has a lot to do with your spirituality, but overall your heart energy, your love energy, your compassion, your self-acceptance, as well as accepting others, right? Some of you may be new on the path to really, seeing, a lot of things that you inherited from your family or your lineage that were not quite right. Children aren't born racist, ageist, or what have you, right? They are just very honest, open, and connected. They are molded into certain things. And the older that we get, we realize some of the stuff that I was taught, that shit ain't right. All right. So maybe that's something else that you may be experiencing, but that's my analogy for it. Let me pull you one more card and I'm gonna go. An angel oracle card. What do you have here for Aries? New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Can't make it up. All right, I'm out. I see y'all next week.